Hello everyone, and today I'm going to be doing a tour of my very first world on, at least on Xbox One. Because I started playing on 360 probably about maybe 5 years ago, 6 years ago. I'm not quite sure how long it's been. But, so this is my first house. Go outside and give you a look. Got a little cow pen. Now I had this idea where, as you can see, it would be like a tiny, like a really small house. Then when you walked in, it would have like so many rooms underground. Like I had a storage system here, a furnace room, I had a bunch of armor. This was like an exploring room where I had like boats and coordinate books and stuff in here until I moved out. This was an enchanting room. And this is my trophy room. So like this is, every time I went somewhere, I would collect like a trophy from it. Like this from the Woodland Mansion, the End, Dragon Egg from the End City, and stuff like that. Let's see, what's the wooden... Don't remember what that golden pressure plate is. That's dirt from my very first house. That's the center block to my first desert temple. That's from the Woodland Mansion. That's from a pink sheep. That's from the Nether Fortress. And that is from the Nether. The first time I went to Nether. So that's kind of like something I like to do, so I can remember everything that I did. Now this pen used to be filled with skeleton horses. I had 8 of them, but they kept like despawning. I forgot to mention, I used duplicating in this world a ton. Like not until after a while, I just decided that it would be okay to duplicate. But this is like a little horse pen. Like, up until I built that house over there, everything was completely legit. So, I started this world with my brother. This is his house. Now, when he first started it, this was just like a straight up wood block. But then I added all this extra stuff to make it look a bit better. Now, first nether portal over there, and it's the only one. This was a little repairing room, as you can see. Duplicated bottles of enchanting, but I had an anvil and a super smelter in here. If I can get out the door. This is a little flower shop I had until I moved out. Now over here, I have a little secret bunker. Never finished coating it with obsidian. But I mean, in every single world, I always like to have a super secret bunker. I'm not sure why. It's just something I kind of like to have. Now here, this is my dog pen. I have 8 dogs, I think. Cloud, Snowball, Porky, Starlight, Strawberry, Henry, Oreo, and Winter. This is a little dispenser for food. That's my little dog pen. Now this over here is a dog, like, fun house area that I bring them to. This is a dog translator that doesn't actually work. This is like a kind of like a little sprinkler. This is like supposed to be dog ice cream. And this is the dog launcher, where you can put your dogs on top of there and it launches them up. It's actually, it works on me too. It's really fun. So then over here is the hospital. There's like literally nothing in it. This isn't even finished. And this is a place where I could buy boats. It's like a car dealership, but with boats. It's like come in here, it's like the expensive boat. And then this is like a little track where you can go around the boats at super high speeds. And I have this building over here. Now this is basically... It's like a restaurant where you can flick the levers. Apparently it doesn't work anymore, but it did. And then the food would circle all the way around, and whenever someone needed food, they could just get up and take it. Now this is a little bakery that I made. I actually really quite like this building. Like, it just looks kind of cozy from the outside. This is my strip mine. I did a ton of mining. I'm not going to go down there because it takes forever to get back up. But now I'm going to go all the way to this side of my town. this is the farming area. So I have some cocoa beans growing. Then this is like a pretty crazy little wheat farm I made. And if I go down here, there was carrots and potatoes here until I harvested them. Now the idea of this was, it would just keep going underground forever. So I only ever expanded this once. But imagine this, but like down a ladder a few times. That didn't make sense. I could tell it didn't. Now this over here is like a rainbow sheep farm. Originally, I was gonna have each sheep organized by color, but then I just kind of decided to shove them all in one room. Now this is a cobblestone, like stone storage area. This is the newest building I made. Now the idea of this was I would have like a building made of like all wood and like all wool, like all quartz or whatever, and whatever the actual material, like this cobblestone here, like whatever material the tower is made of, that's what would be stored in it. So like cobblestone storage. Basically that's just for bulk storage. Can, oh, maybe fly? Yep, there we go. This is a little sandwich shop that's on the beach because sand and sandwich, yeah, you know. Actually, no sandwiches in here. All these buildings are just like for fun. I was just kind of bored, so I built them. It's a nice little ravine, and then there's a little hole over here. Yeah, right here. It's like 2 by 2, and it goes like basically straight to bedrock. I don't know if this is like glitched out, but I mean there's a few blocks here. I'm not quite sure what was going on there. But this is like a little fish aquarium. In this side of the farm, this is like, well, this side of the town, I get super laggy because there's so many farms working. This is my iron farm. Works quite well. If you want me to do a tutorial on any of these farms, then you could just let me know. Now this is like a little storage area, like redstone box. I have all my redstone stuff, like exploring. All my things I could ever need for exploration. And a building box which has like all my building materials, and see a whole stack of gold blocks. You can tell I've been duplicating. I guess a jukebox for entertainment? I don't know. This is a little mob farm I made. It's pretty efficient actually. But basically, I built this mob farm and it didn't work. So what I did, well, I just completely filled it with spawners up there because I didn't feel like having to build something else completely. I have every color beacon, well not every single color, but different color beacons. I actually got each one of these completely legit. No duplicating involved. This is a pretty insane sugarcane farm, and at the top there is wheat and carrots and potatoes, yeah. This is a really crazy super smelter that I made. It can smelt, let's see, is there anything in the bottom chest? It can smelt like a full inventory about that in probably like 5 minutes. The only thing is it requires a ton of hoppers. Now this over here is a little enchanted book storage. It's protection 4, then 3, 2, 1. And as you go down the rows, the protection level gets higher. Have each one of these things named. These are some shulker boxes. Now if I go up here, we'll be in this water elevator for quite some time, but this was a second mob spawner I decided to try and make, because I didn't like the idea of me like cheating in spawners to make in my mob spawner. Because I still really hate the idea of cheating in my world. So like, it worked a little bit, it spawned a few mobs, but it still never really worked well. Oh, don't die, fall damage. Now this is an automatic nether wart farm. Let's see, where's the lever? do I have any inventory space? But I can flick this lever, and it'll harvest. The only thing is I can't automatically put it back, if that makes sense. I can automatically harvest it, but I can't replant it again. That's what I meant. Now I flick this again, and the water goes away. Now this is a kelp farm I made. Basically a giant glass box with some quartz around the edges and trapdoors to keep the water out. And basically I would just harvest it like this. Then I'll put it in that super smelter over there to make kelp blocks, which are really good for storage. Apparently I decided to use blocks of coal instead. Don't know what that's about. See, this is the duplicating machine I used. This is an automatic sugarcane farm. It's one of my newest builds, actually. Now this is the first house, well, not the first house, the second house I made. Actually, I mean, it's the second house I lived in, but that was my second house I actually built. I just never moved into it. But yeah, as you can see, this is my little storage area. It's like, this is duplicated armor. I duplicated this set that I'm wearing probably, well, that many times. But then there's not really much else to this house. I mean, like, there's this little area up here, which I use for potions. If I come up here, there's a little garden. And there's nothing in this house. I did have a sheep, or like a baby zombie riding a sheep in that house. But then I accidentally opened the door and it rushed out. And it ran away somewhere. I still have no idea where it is. And this was a little mob museum I had. But there was like a glitch where nothing would ever... everything would despawn even if I named it. Like, everything here was named. Same as my skeleton horses. But they just wouldn't stay there. So that's why a lot of my animals, like rare animals, are not in their pens anymore. So this is just a little temple that I decided to make. I was messing around with building. There really isn't much to this. It's just meant to look kind of cool from the outside. Now this is like a little celebration tower I decided to make. Now at this point, I made a Christmas party in here. This is my Christmas outfit I wore. And then there's jukebox. I have some music, a table, Christmas trees with, these are all my dogs' stockings. So yeah, this is pretty cool. I really kind of like this build. It's based off of Stampy's. What is it called? It's like the party room or whatever he has above his house. Can't quite remember what it was called. Now this is a little house I built for my snowman. I never actually named this snowman, or snow golem. Has some snow in here, and I think this fits. We've got an orange bed, some snow. I think it looks pretty nice too. Now if I come over here to this river, well, this mountain is quite messy because I kept just building across it. I actually blew up TNT on it at some point. Built a little grass bridge. But down here there's it's like a little dam that I made. And you can see I actually leveled off the water, because this water level over here is higher than this one. Oh, I can't walk. Okay. This is an automatic fish farm that I made. Basically the fish would swim towards this river, get caught in the magma, and die. And under here, I have a little minecart hopper going around collecting it all. Apparently I caught a chicken in here. I guess that chicken probably went into the river that went on top of the magma and then tragically died. Then in that cave over there I actually have what was going to be my storage system, but then I built that third house that had a huge storage system of its own. So as you can see, this was gonna be a pretty crazy storage system. Actually, I'm pretty sure I was planning on moving back in here at the time of this recording. So I never really play in this world anymore, since I have my actual Let's Play world. But there's quite a lot in this world, actually. I'm trying to think if I built anything else. I have went to a Wither Mansion and beat the Ender Dragon and Wither in this world multiple times. So it was pretty advanced. Never really went to the Nether. I mean, I did, because you saw from the Nether portal. But if I remember right, I didn't build anything actually in the Nether. I also tried to make a gold farm, but the particles would lag out my world so badly that it wasn't even like some small lag or anything. It was like so bad I couldn't move. So I had to destroy all the portals. I can't hit that gas for some reason. Yes, I just destroy all the portals and just take it down. That was a big waste of time. The thing is, it actually worked pretty well. But this is all just, they would go to nether fortresses and various nether areas that I go to often. I also wanted to, I made a Enderman, yeah, Enderman farm, that's what it's called. I was right the first time. And it works insanely well. It's in the end. There's like a little pool over there too. But it's in the end, and I get so many ender pearls from it. It's like really insane, it actually is. So I'm trying to think if there's really anything else. I suppose I could show you the end farm. Is there any secret areas? I have like a little rooftop water collection system. I used to have sugarcane growing across that lake, but then I put it in the automatic sugarcane farm, and what is it? That huge other farm. This really is kind of nice to go back and see what I built in the past in this world. Because now I think about it, I remember building all of this. Oh, there's one more thing. Now this is one of my first builds. I was just kind of bored. So there's this tree over here. You probably saw this when I was going to the celebration tower. Basically, if I go up this tree, it's just like it's a nice little tree house. It has some chairs, crafting table. It's actually really cozy in here. So I did quite like that tree house. Now this is where I was practicing speed bridging. Like, you know, where you place blocks in front of you. All I have is endstone on me, so don't really want to use that. Okay, overhead view of the town. Hey, there's one more thing over here. This little square in the ground, this was the outline of my first house in Minecraft. It was made of dirt, 3 blocks high. That's the first house me and my brother made, actually. And we had a pet spider in it, because after we moved out, after I built this house and he built that, we trapped a spider in there. So we had a spider in there for a while until we had to kill it when we tore down the house. I can't talk anymore, apparently. Probably because I've been talking so rapidly for so long. I'm not quite sure where the end portal actually is, but now that I have Elytra, I can get there super fast. So I think I have enders in this chest down here. Oh yeah, these mob heads, I actually got these legit because I have a few tridents with channeling on it. So if you don't know, when there's a thunderstorm and you have a channeling trident, if you throw it and it strikes a mob, lightning will strike that mob. So basically all you have to do is strike a creeper with the trident. You can get any kind of mob head you would like. You just have to get that creeper to blow up the mob you want the head of. Okay, looks like we got a little AC biome over here. What kind of fireworks are these? Flight duration 3. So that's not too bad, actually. I think that's the max. Okay, just want to land over here. Let's see. Still going in the right direction. Because I want to show you that Enderman farm. Because it actually works insanely well, and I could show you how it's used. But I always fly so fast with these flight duration 3 that a lot of times I'll run out of actual area. Like the chunks won't load in fast enough. Now I'm pretty sure there's a village around here that has the end portal in it. I think it's in this plains biome, so I'm just gonna go down here and check. What is this? Is this coarse dirt? I didn't know coarse dirt spawns in savanna biomes. Wait, is that new? Wait, where'd it go? It went up there. Wait, is that new? Because I don't remember that ever being a thing. Okay, here's the village. Now the end portal is over here. Whoa. What happened over here? All it takes is one zombie and all those villagers are dead. Can't even escape. Alright, land in the water. And here's the portal. Now if I just fly around, I don't quite remember which side of the end. I just used a knife ender, didn't I? Which side of the end it's on. Wait, was it right next to the spawn platform? Oh wow, it was. So this pathway has carpets on it, so that Enderman can't spawn here. And when you build one of these farms, you want to build it far enough away that you can't see the end island, at least that well. Yeah, so as you can see, I could barely see the end island. But these Endermen, basically I just stand here. They're really loud. I gotta stand here and chop away. Make sure you just have carpets on every block. Don't know why that one doesn't have a carpet on it. But when Endermen can't teleport anywhere, you can actually shoot them. So, it doesn't do damage. But as you can see, I am shooting these Endermen. Oh, I'm actually gonna die, jeez. Apparently these, Endermen are a bit more dangerous than I thought. So yeah, as you can see, it works really effectively. If you want me to do a tutorial on this farm, whoa, uh-oh. I can. Just type in the comments down below. Okay, I want to get away from that horrendous sound. So if you want to see a tutorial for any of these builds that you saw today, just let me know in the comments down below, and I will make that video. Alright, so we gotta see the credits. I feel like they should make that so it only happens not every time you leave the end, but just like after you beat the dragon. So yeah, that's pretty much all for my world. Now this is the first world I ever made on Xbox One. I have other worlds, but they really don't have anything in it. And besides my Let's Play world, they're really not interesting in any way. I'm just trying to think if there are any other worlds that I've actually done much in. Not really, but I hope you enjoyed this first world tour video. So remember to like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye everyone!